is your AI briefing for May 27, 2026, with 12 stories. Story 1. Millions of AI agents imperiled by critical vulnerability in open source package. Starlet package with 325 million weekly downloads contains critical bad host vulnerability imperiling millions of AI agents. The flaw lets attackers poison host handling in apps that depend on Starlet, enabling traffic redirection or service disruption at scale. Any exposed agent workflow using the package inherits the risk until patched. Starlet's 325 million weekly downloads make this a supply chain booby trap. AI agents aren't special, they just inherit everyone else's bad package hygiene. Story 2. DuckDuckGo installs are up 30% as users reject being force-fed Google's AI search. Google's I/O 2026 AI agent overhaul triggered 30% DuckDuckGo install growth as users flee forced AI search integration. Installations rose after DuckDuckGo highlighted its search-first interface without compulsory AI answers, contrasting with Google's agentic results. The surge signaled a wider user backlash against mandatory AI layers and boosted the privacy-focused engine's visibility. Google's AI search push just turned DuckDuckGo into the protest download, while users pay with less choice and more algorithmic babysitting. Story 3. OpenRouter more than doubles valuation to $1.3 billion in a year. OpenRouter secured $113 million Series B from Capital G, achieving 5x usage growth in 6 months as it builds its multi-AI model platform. The financing gives OpenRouter more room to expand model access, routing, and developer tooling around a single API. Its rapid usage gains suggest customers are consolidating multi-model workflows on the platform. OpenRouter's $1.3 billion lap is really a tollbooth economy playing dress-up as platform destiny, with Capital G betting on model shopping, not model making. Story 4. This startup is betting India's gig economy can train the world's robots. Human Archive pays Indian gig workers to wear camera caps and sensors, collecting real-world training data for global AI and robotics labs. Workers wear sensor rigs while performing everyday activities, generating labeled multimodal footage that robot teams use to train perception and manipulation models. The approach turns India's low-cost labor pool into a data engine for companies that need diverse real-world examples at scale. India gets the wrist strain and camera caps while wealthy labs get cheaper robot data, the oldest outsourcing model wearing a sensor. Story 5. Rethinking organizational design in the age of agentic AI. 85% of organizations aim for agentic AI within 3 years, yet 76% lack the operational infrastructure to support this transition. The gap shows companies are racing toward autonomous workflows faster than they are redesigning roles, controls, and data systems. That mismatch raises the risk of stalled deployments, duplicated effort, and governance failures. 85% want agentic AI, 76% can't run it, and consultants have found the perfect gap. Sell ambition before infrastructure exists. Story 6. Sundar Pichai on AI, the future of search, and what's happening to the web today. I'm talking with Google and Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai in a conversation we recorded just after the Google I/O Developer Conference. This is the 5th year Sundar and I have sat down after I/O, and it's become the interview centers on how Google is adapting search as AI changes user behavior and web traffic patterns. Pichai also addresses broader shifts in publishing, discovery, and the economics of the open web. Pichai's web conversation matters because Google is rewriting search with AI while quietly deciding which sites get traffic and which become training debris. Story 7. Outsourcing plus local AI will soon become more economical versus frontier labs. Local AI models now cost less to run than frontier lab models, making outsourcing economically viable. The cost shift comes from cheaper local inference and reduced dependence on premium hosted APIs. Companies can now use outsourced labor for AI tasks where margins were previously too thin. Local AI getting cheaper than frontier labs just means the outsourced middlemen win on margins while users inherit smaller models and lower expectations. Story 8. It's time to address the looming crisis in entry-level work. AI hasn't caused mass unemployment, but entry-level careers are quietly weakening beneath stable aggregate employment numbers. Employers are trimming internship pipelines, training budgets, and junior hiring, which removes the main on-ramp into professional careers. That leaves recent graduates competing for fewer first jobs and slows the development of future managers and specialists. Stable headline employment hides the real hit. AI is flattening the entry ramp, and new grads are paying for companies' appetite to automate grunt work. Story 9. This half-gigabyte AI model runs local agents on your phone. OpenBMB's 1 billion parameter model adds MCP support and agentic tool use to on-device AI, though it struggles with logic traps. The 1 billion model pairs a compact footprint with local agent workflows through MCP integration. Its small size keeps inference on device, but brittle reasoning limits reliability in multi-step tasks. A 1 billion model doing MCP on device is neat, but agentic looks smaller when logic traps still stump it. Phone users win, reliability takes the hit. Story 10. FBI agent explains how easy it is to ID people posting AI porn without consent. FBI agent reveals Instagram-saved posts can link individuals to AI porn accounts, demonstrating how digital footprints expose non-consensual content creators. Investigators can correlate saved collections, account activity, and metadata across platforms to identify the operator behind anonymous handles. That trail can support subpoenas and preserve evidence for prosecutions. Instagram's saved posts breadcrumb turns anonymous abuse into a sloppy self-dox, and the real loser is anyone pretending platform metadata is harmless. Story 11. StepFund's voice AI topped every benchmark. It also hears your size. StepFund's Shanghai lab released voice AI that beat all benchmarks and detects size, proving their LLM expertise extends beyond text to emotional tone recognition. The system models prosody and hesitation cues, letting it distinguish ordinary speech from stress, fatigue, or emotional shifts in real time. That capability makes the lab's tooling attractive for call centers, assistants, and clinical screening systems that depend on subtle human signals. Beating benchmarks and detecting size means voice AI now sells emotional surveillance as polish, with users paying the privacy bill. Story 12. Apple's Image Playground could soon do more than make cartoon pictures of your cat. Apple Intelligence set for a welcome overhaul. Image Playground receives a significant upgrade arriving with iOS 27, expanding beyond cartoon image generation. The update adds broader image styles and generation controls beyond the current whimsical output. That could make Apple Intelligence a more practical creative tool for everyday users and app workflows. Apple's welcome overhaul mostly means Image Playground may finally graduate from cat cartoons, which is progress measured in embarrassingly low bars. That is the briefing for today.